Good morning and welcome to this week's session of Insights Guided Meditation. Today I'm going to be leading you through a guided imagery exercise of a starry night. So this is going to emulate you laying under the stars at dusk, relaxing, just taking in that all of the wonder and peace and calm. So go ahead and get settled in for today's session. If you've been with us before, if you've been following along, you know the drill. If you haven't, just take a few moments to get into a relaxed position, whatever is comfortable for you. And in today's meditation, you can do this sitting up, you can do this lying down, whatever feels the best for you. And then just try to be in some space where you can clear out any sort of distraction. And if that's not really possible, if you have people who are at home, the kids are at home, you have somebody working from home, there's kind of some noise going on, you can and you can't really go to another space, then maybe even just closing the eyes, that's going to shut out as much distraction as possible. So just begin to settle into that space wherever you are, either closing the eyes or not, whatever feels most comfortable for you. And just begin to focus the attention on the internal body, into the self, versus focused on all of the chaos or the tasks, all of the other things that might be going on in your life. We're really just going to take a moment to shift that focus to the internal environment. You can really start to deepen that experience or shift that focus by focusing on the breathing. So just start to deepen the breath. And we're going to breathe in through the nose. Hold for a few seconds. And then breathe out, deep exhale. We're going to do that a few more times. Go ahead and breathe in through the nose. Hold. And then breathe out. And you can breathe out through the nose or the mouth. Let's go ahead and take another deep breath in. And then exhale. One more. And with that exhale, really feel the tension being released from the body. Maybe feeling yourself, noticing yourself settling a little bit deeper into some relaxation, into some calm. Really just being here in this present moment and shifting your awareness to that sense of being present. Now you can let the breath just return to your normal pace, just a normal rhythm and flow. Something that's not distracting. Just continue to take those natural breaths, knowing that if the mind begins to wander, you can always bring the attention back to the breath to bring you back into the moment, back into the present. Begin to notice where your body is feeling most relaxed. Just notice how that area feels. Notice how relaxation feels. if there's maybe any adjustments that you might be able to make internally to let that relaxed feeling increase. Let it grow, expand. Feeling your entire body melt into that relaxation. As if each of your muscles are melting, softening, maybe becoming heavier. So you really melt into whatever surface your body is being supported upon. Now imagine that you are outdoors at dusk. It's still light outside, but the sun has set below the horizon. It's a pleasant temperature, very comfortable. And you're in a safe, peaceful place in the country. Maybe you're on a farm or in the mountains or on an open prairie. Just picture a place that feels calm and safe, serene. A place you would enjoy watching the starry sky at night. Maybe it's a place you've already been. Really bring that image into your mind's eye. Imagine the details of your surroundings. You might be picturing yourself sitting in a chair or lying back on a blanket. Any position that allows you to admire the sky above you. See the grass on the ground all around you. You might see some trees or rocks, or even just wide open plains. Imagine this pleasant scene and feel yourself relaxing, just simply enjoying the solitude. Really allowing yourself to just be here in this place that you're visualizing in your mind's eye. The sky is becoming gradually darker. The highest part of the sky is a deep indigo color, becoming darker and darker as the moments pass. The color blends into a lighter shade of almost green. The horizon, the sky is an interesting shade of pink mixed with gray in the fading light. It's very peaceful watching the sky darken. The air around you is still and calm. In the distance, you can hear crickets and frogs as they begin to sing. The air is slightly cooler now. A very pleasant coolness against your forehead and cheeks. Nothing that's uncomfortable. Looking at the horizon now, shapes such as distant trees, maybe even buildings are in silhouette. Your eyes are slowly adjusting to the decreasing light. As you gaze up at the sky above, it stretches from horizon to horizon like a vast dome. Straight up above, the sky is growing darker and is nearly black, fading to a lighter color near the horizon in the west. You see the first stars begin to appear. First one star and then another and another. See them twinkle, shining like tiny diamonds. As you look at the darkening sky, you see more and more stars appear. We're going to take a moment here just to relax and enjoy the dusk. Watching the night begin. Just relaxing. Maybe this is a space where you can recognize or tap into the feeling of joy, a feeling of awe, a feeling of wonder as you look up at the expansive sky twinkling above you. Just noticing what this feeling is like and how it affects the body. Maybe you notice that the corners of your mouth begin to turn up slightly as you tap into those feelings of joy and awe and wonder and beauty. Again, just noticing what that feels like in the body. The sky is even darker now. It has become a dark black with only a slight hint of light at the horizon where the sun is set. The sky tonight is so clear. You can see no clouds anywhere that would obscure your view of the stars. Even more stars have appeared until now the sky looks like it has been sprinkled by a salt shaker, full of gleaming crystals of salt that are the stars. Some stars are bright, luminous, and others are tiny specks that you can barely see. You're simply enjoying the relaxation under the starry sky, enjoying this quiet retreat, this ability to be still, to be here in the present, not worrying about something that happened yesterday or something that might happen tomorrow. Though those things may be very important, we want to focus on the now, the here and now. In this very moment, those things are not important. There will be plenty of time to focus on those things later. But for right now, you're just still lying here under the starry sky, enjoying the peacefulness of nature, all of the wonders nature has to offer that we don't always take the time to notice. If you find that your mind is wandering, again, very natural and normal, you can always bring the attention back to the breath or to the sound of my voice. Now the sky is jet black. Out here, away from city lights, the stars are amazingly bright. Have you ever seen so many stars? The sky is filled with so many, you would not even be able to count them. Maybe you notice some constellations formed by the stars. It's like hundreds of connect the dots pictures spread out before you. The starry sky is so huge, so vast. A beautiful glimmering blanket of stars stretching up in a complete circle around you from every horizon. Lying here under the stars, you continue to feel very calm and relaxed, at peace. We're going to take a few more moments to just bask in these feelings of peace and calm and relaxation. Know that at any moment of any day, you can come back to this space. You cultivated this image, this awareness in your mind. And you can do it again. You don't need anyone to guide you. You can simply take 5 minutes out of your day to get in a comfortable position. Close your eyes and picture this scene in your mind's eye. Coming back to these comforting feelings. Knowing that you have this power to cultivate joy and wonder and awe. So just take a couple more moments to take with you, to capture anything that you need to from this space, to take with you throughout the rest of your day, your evening, your morning, your weekend. And when you're ready, we're going to begin to shift the awareness back into our surroundings. Begin by starting to deepen the breath. Then begin to maybe start wiggling the fingers and the toes. Just inviting some movement slowly back into the body. Next, I like to maybe move my head over to the side with my ear down towards my shoulder, stretching out my neck. Don't stress the neck, just as far down as you feel is a good stretch, but also no, we don't want any pain. And then maybe move to the other side, stretching out the other side of the neck. And back to center. And you can turn the head to one side as far as feels comfortable. And then to the other side. Very slow movements. Back to center. Maybe you want to take a stretch. I like to stretch up overhead. But again, whatever is comfortable for you. Sometimes people like to take a full body stretch, or even just point the feet, point the toes. Maybe lengthening the spine, like somebody's got a string and they're just pulling straight up. And then finally, blink open the eyes to start to take in your visual surroundings. Just coming back into the room, shifting that focus, and hopefully feeling relaxed, calm, at peace. And like I mentioned during the relaxation session, just taking these feelings with you throughout your day, even if it's just your morning or your weekend, and then bringing in a little bit of self-compassion, thanking yourself for taking this time to focus on your well-being. Thank you for joining me, and hope to see you again here next week.